My fellow hunter players, we have been lied to. We were bought and sold the dream that this survival business would soon come to an end, and that in the near future we would be pumping steady shots and chimera shots into the boss as marksmen. But in this video we find out the truth.
When Ulduar releases, they will switch to marksmen once they can get their hands on the Skyforged Crossbow.
We thought back then it was a ARP breakpoint, but we know that's actually not the case. It's more the weapon damage. So if you're playing marksman, say you get your BiS bow from Ulduar, you're pretty much going to start pulling ahead as MM at that point.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
So it's no secret that marksman players right now are vastly underperforming. Really the only people who are playing marks on Ulduar progression are noobs, or that one guy who's just trying to get rank 1. And everybody knows that these guys are noobs because they don't have the gear for marks, right? They don't have the Skyforged Crossbow, they don't have a certain amount of armor penetration rating. They're just jumping the gun, literally, and playing the spec way too soon, right? Well, how soon is too soon? And when do we actually get to switch over to marks? Is it when you get the Skyforged Crossbow? Is it when you get Mjolnir? Is it when your 10-man has vendored 4 soul-devouring cinches in a row? Or is it better whenever you just get really sick of trap weaving? Well, we finally have answers to all these questions, thanks to the wizards and scientists in the Hunter Discord, who have been compulsively obsessing over the latest sims. We can now stop wondering. Ladies and gentlemen, the data is in. And I was able to acquire this by doing something that no man has ever dared to do. Going in the Discord and checking all the pins. And what I found shocked me. There is no switching to marksman. It's bad. It's just always bad. The whole tier is just always bad. We have sim data on everything. With the best gear available in Phase 2, it's just not better. You never do it. It's not even close. Now you might say to yourself, but what if I'm not trap weaving? It's still not even close. Survival's way better. But what if it's a long fight? What if it's a short fight? We have the simulation data. It's not better. It's never better. You're just playing Survival Hunter. It's Survival Hunter the whole time. Now, will you be Survival the entire expansion? I don't know. I mean, TOC, ICC, who knows? But as for right now in Ulduar, yeah, we're playing Survival, boys. So explosive shots back on the menu. You can continue your nightly rituals of praying for lock and load procs during your trinket procs, and just be grateful that we don't have to wolf weave anymore. Because now pets lose sated just like players. Now you should still individually sim your gear. This is only in full BiS that we're talking about here. Nobody knows what kind of gear that you have on specifically right now and whether marks or survival is better, but there's a good chance that marks is not better. So unless if you just really want to play it, there's not really a point. You should consider just going in the Hunter Discord yourself for all the up-to-date information instead of just listening to me. Maybe talk a little bit, but we know you guys probably aren't going to do that, so just keep watching the video, like and subscribe. It's also a good idea to double-check your information and compare it to all the other available information out there. A good example of this is for some reason the recommended build on Wowhead for trap weaving marks doesn't even get trap mastery. Instead it gets aspect mastery and 2 out of 5 unleashed fury, which is 6% pet damage. Yeah, you're probably going to want to sim it a lot before you actually go that spec. And the Hunter Discord has quite a few recommended talent builds and glyphs that can help you figure out how to incorporate boss-specific talents like Entrapment for Freya, or Aim Shot for Iron Council or General Vizax, as well as which glyphs you should go, like Volley for Vizax. Here's some examples. The Hunter community has a bit of a content drought since Malix and State only stream and don't really upload YouTube videos, and so it's really hard to find up-to-date Hunter information, and the Hunter Discord is really just the only option, and there's not a lot of resources for people who don't know how to read, like you guys. There's also a lot of weird min-maxing that you can do on Hunter, like strafe trapping and jump trapping. And there's pretty much always cheeky and weird parsing strats because of the nature of trap weaving. So I'm going to do my best to fill in those content gaps, even though I only play Hunter as an alt, and I obviously main a rogue. But the next time that somebody asks you, when are you switching to marks? Just go ahead and link them to this video. And if you want to know how to skip the Mimron trash on a Hunter, click on this video. And if you want to make sure that your pet is doing the maximum amount of damage, click on this video. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to drop a sub to the channel.